How's everybody doing? Welcome back to DIY Mississippi Filmworks. It's me, Ultimo Gallows, and this will be number 9 of the 10 Wrestling Magazine series. I think I'm going to be putting up one of these a week. Don't know yet. I'm still process of shooting them. They're mostly done in order. Had 2 I did out of order. 3 really, the first 3. This is the only one of the big batch of the wrestlers that I plan on keeping. Let's call the cover. I'm like, I like the cover. It's got this little bit of damage. That don't mean nothing to me. Rafa Khan, Killer on the Loose in WWF and Hunting for Hope. Still on the book. November of '87. Steve Dr. Death Williams. Lex Lugar, EWF champion. He's the U.S. title. The night that shook wrestling. Steve Williams defends Bubba Rogers for the EWF belt. Lex Lugar wins the U.S. title from Nikita Koloff. So let's get into this. Oh no, beardless Doug McKay ad. Kurt Hennig. What's happening? Sherry Martel defeated the Fabulous Moolah on July 24th in Houston to win the WWF World Women's Championship. Martel, a former AWA World Women's Champion and manager, says she hopes to maintain a more active skill of defenses than age and mobility. After Wendy Richter left the WWF, you didn't hear crap about their women's title for the longest time. Then Sherry came in and won it, defended it off and on here and there, and then she lost it to Rockin' Robin. And I never saw Robin defend it often on like syndicated shows. She defended on pay-per-views and like house shows. When I went to a house show in Biloxi, and I can't remember what year it was now, it was like 89. It's the first time they came to Biloxi. Rockin' Robin defended against somebody, I don't remember who. Arena report, Shreveport, Louisiana, UWF report, Landover, Maryland, which would be what? Crockett. WWF card from Tacoma, Washington. Michael PSA's in the Bad Street Band. Off the Streets is on the Streets, the first LP, and this has got Bad Street USA. 10 songs on the record and 11 songs on the cassette. Michael Hayes exposed unretouched color photo, free and albums only. My question is for Austin Knight. Off all the pain and embarrassment you and Tommy Rich have put Jerry Lawler through, why do you think the hard head comes back for more? Do you think will Skip Town or Brady yet retire? Lisa Colt from Tampa, Florida. I just wonder myself, what's it going to take to make Lawler retire? How I responded. Me and Tommy really did a job on him, didn't we? Too bad we didn't finish him off before Tommy left for AWA. I'm not sure what my plans for the future are, but we can be sure as if Lawler wants more abuse, we're happy to give it to him. Alright, thumbs up, thumbs down. We got thumbs up for Tommy Rich, fired up. Thumbs up for Dr. Death. Thumbs up for Bam Bam. And thumbs up for Barry Windham. Okay. Or thumbs down. Rick Rude. To his manager. Okay. Thumbs down for Brickhouse Brown. I'm going to read this one because Brickhouse, not from this area, but lived in the Jackson area for a long time. One of them local guys, nice, really nice guy. Sucks what happened to him. He's one of those. How many times did the word flow like, okay, Brickhouse, he's gonna die. So as long as he's getting ready to die, and then like he'd live another 3-4 days. Like Brickhouse kicked out at 2, like 3 times before he finally did the job. It was just amazing. Like I said, super nice guy. Let's read his thumbs down now. Thumbs down to Brickhouse Brown, the new AWA Southern Heavyweight Champion, certainly didn't earn his title through hard work and fair play. Brickhouse used deceit to help his good friend Don Mass and 2 trusting Jerry Lawler to achieve his goal. But even worse, Brickhouse took advantage of racial prejudice. The day before his match, Brickhouse came out and told the fans that he knew they'd let us see him shine Lawler's shoes and would do so if he lost. Brickhouse would be vilified for implying that the good people of Memphis are racist. Have you been to Memphis? Thumbs up for Flair and Lugar. God, oh yeah. Man, $3 each. Even at $3 each, I would grab somebody. Doug Furnace. Look at that. That dude is jacked. Look at that. Never came to shit in the States. Oh, the locksmith I had. Sir Oliver Humperdinck. The Hump. I always thought he looked like a fat version of Buddy Russell. That's all I'm Russell. I don't know if you watch these or not, but Humperdinck looks like a fat old version of you, buddy. The Honky Tonk Man. Honky Tonk's one that I didn't give a crap. I never seen him as Wayne Ferris, the Blonde Bomber. I might have seen him as punk rock Wayne Ferris and Southeastern. He came to WWF. I just didn't care. I just wanted him to lose, which is what he wanted. I became an Ultimate Warrior fan because Warrior finally beat him for the belt. made me a honky tonk head fan is in 2004, 5, somewhere around there, probably about 5. I finally figured out how to burn DVDs and VCDs on that shit. And I got hold of like 4 or 5 honky tonk his shoot interviews and his shoot interviews, even though a lot of times he's just making shit that are so entertaining. Many nights I'll fall asleep watching one on YouTube. Yeah, he's the perfect gimmick wrestler. Look at Larry Hennig. It's like old Chris Page. Luthez, Professor Toru Tanaka. Spotlight on Ric Flair. The Wrath of Khan. I don't remember this Killer Khan run at all in WWF, and this was 87. I was watching regularly. Okay, by 87, I was getting every WWF syndicated show, the Superstars, I could watch twice. Plus Saturday Night's Main Event when it aired. I was getting World Class, Glow, still one Crockett show, UWF, Continental, Memphis, Florida for part-time. Florida disappeared sometime in 87 in my area. And then Gulf Coast. Steve Williams in front of Bubba Rogers for the WWF belt. That was my mama's favorite wrestler because she loves the band Alabama. She thought he looked like the lead singer from Alabama. Loves the ball. She gave a shit. Can Hercules Hernandez shield Bobby Heenan from Ken Patera? Can the crowd even give a shit? I don't think so. Okay, we go. Matt Rock's looking back. September 1964. Antonio Rocca versus Danny McShane and Luis Tillet. Rocca's one of them you hear about. Never saw him. That was good for her. Changed stuff up since, okay, that was March. This is November, so they have changed some stuff up. So let's go through our rankings here. I always like doing these. I wish they listed heights. I'm going to do tag teams instead of top 10. So tag team. And this is what's odd, because the number 2 contenders to the NWA Tag Team title are number 1, which is the Road Warriors. Number 2 is the Hart Foundation. Number 3 is the Rock Roll Express, which are the NWA Tag Champions. And Hart Foundation's WWE. Number 4 is the Midnight Express, which are the U.S. Tag Teams. Crockett. NWA always had more than one set of tag belts. They're a tag team company. British Bulldogs, which are number 1 contenders for WWF belts, are 5. Tim Horner and Brad Armstrong, which are the UWF Tag Team Champions. Oh, God. Are 6. Sheep Herders, which are the Florida Tag Champions, are 7. Okay. Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson, the Brahim Busters, and a little bit are number 3 contenders to the NWA belt, are 8. The Fantastics, which are number 1 contenders to the World Class titles, are 9. World Class Champions ain't even in here, are they? No. And Dino Bravo and Craig Valentine, number 2 contenders to the WWF title, are 10. And let's see, I'm looking through. Something interesting for NWA. Okay, I think what this World Champ is, that's World Championship Wrestling. That's Crockett. NWA is all the NWA feds together, okay? It's at Hercules, Alea, and Road Warrior Animal listed. AWA, at this time, you got Kurt Hennig, Nick Bockwinkel, Zbyszko, Wahoo, Jerry, Snuka. That's about it. WWF, I mean, Savage, Race, Hernandez, Steamboat, Hayes, One Man Gang. Yeah. UWF was starting to. This is, I think they were owned by Crockett by this time. You got Williams as the champion. You got Barry Windham, Dick Murdoch, Big Bird Rogers, Dusty Rhodes, Mike PSAs, Chris Adams, Terry Gordy, Eddie Gilbert, and Black Bar. Besides Black Bar, the rest of those guys are worth watching. Florida's starting to show a little wear here. Mike Rotunda, good champion. Dory Funk Jr., just so slow. Kevin Sullivan, Ed the Bull Ganger, Mulligan, Tahitian Prince, Shasta Watley, Mike Graham, Congo Barry, and Tisho Congo. Memphis. Now, Memphis, not too bad. Brickhouse is champ. Lawler's number 1, Dundee, then Jeff Jarrett, Austin Idol, Rocky Johnson, Doug Spot, Pat Tanaka, Paul Diamond, Villager Travis, and Tojo Yamamoto. First time I've seen Bill didn't even mention it a lot. Now we're going to get over here. We got our Continental, Wendell Cooley, oh God. Dutch Mantel, The Bullets, Steve Armstrong, Mike Golden, Tom Pritchard, Mr. Wrestling 2, Buddy Lindell, Jimmy Golden, Robert Fuller, Mr. Olympia. World Class was Kevin Von Erich behind it. Diaz, Alvarez, Tony Atlas, Al Madrill, Ted Arcidi, Steve Simpson, Bruiser Brody, Matt Bourne, Spoiler. Oh, God, that's horrible. So, in Puerto Rico. Hercules Alea, who I'd never really remember hearing much about. I got this. Somebody sent me a bunch of Ric Flair matches I put together. I called it Ric Flair Touring Champions. Ric Flair is the NWA World Champion touring the different territories. Defending, like, he's in Memphis, he's in Portland, he's in Puerto Rico, and I saw Hercules Alea. And I'm like, who is this? Carlos Colon, TNT, that's Savio Vega. Invader 1, Terry Funk, Abdullah, Bruiser, Stan Hansen, Theory, Tony Atlas, Jason the Terrible. Jason the Terrible, was that Tracy Smothers? Let me get ready in here. All the old back issues. Sports Review Wrestling. I got a few. That was another one of those where I just don't buy it that much because there was monthly. Yeah, PWI Wrestling, Insider Wrestling, I think Sports Review Wrestling. Then like Wrestling, whatever the year was, would come out every once in a while. Pro Wrestling USA. You had a couple of them not monthly. Those are 4 monthlies, but I bought 3. Sports Review Wrestling, I don't remember picking up that often. Wrestling USA. The only one around is PWI. It comes out like every 2 months now. I pick them up when I find them. Alright, well, I hope y'all enjoyed that. I enjoyed going through these. And I'm going to get on out of here, but y'all keep on watching some wrestling. And like I say on the podcast till we end it, you know, life is too short to watch wrestling you hate. You know, if you're one of them fans that you're watching Raw every Monday and SmackDown every Friday, not enjoying it, you're watching, you know, AEW is not really enjoying it, you know. If you're watching this, it means you have access to the internet, which means you have access to YouTube and Fight, more than likely. YouTube, definitely. Which means that you can watch free wrestling. Go watch, find some wrestling you like and watch it. I'm out. Bye-bye.